Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August 2023 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards with some additional insight as well. That's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Grace. So this is the equivalent of the star in traditional tarot. So it could just be saying that maybe as recently as the Aquarius full moon that we had recently, you guys might have felt like you had a bit of an awakening, right? Maybe you were going through a bit of a rough stretch, and possibly you didn't even really have romance on your mind, but through that situation, some energy cleared out and seemed to reignite the passion within you. All right, past energy on their side, we have the World and the Lovers. So to me, this looks like in the past, this person definitely saw a lot of potential within the connection between the two of you. So I feel like this is saying in the past, most likely they might have been the ones who were the initiators as well, because like I said, it looks like at the time you guys might have been going through a rough stretch to where you weren't really able to give much energy or focus toward your love lives. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Eight of Coins. So this is Virgo energy here, so it could just be pointing to that timeline, saying that as we start Virgo season, which is coming up pretty soon, it could just be one of those things where now you might be in more of a headspace to actually put more energy and effort toward your romantic connections. Something this could point to wherever you guys focusing on work, but given that we see the body position pointed toward the cards on that side, and given that Virgo energy for you guys is fifth house, which could point to romance, to me this is saying that a lot of you will actually be able to put more energy and effort toward the connection now. Present energy on their side, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is actually a Pisces energy here, an opposite energy of the Eight of Coins as well. So it could just be saying that on one hand, depending on how much time might have passed here between when they initially made the advance toward you and now with you putting effort toward the connection, it could just be saying that during that time they might have actually just been exploring other options, looking for some fulfillment. So it could just be one of those things where maybe you had that realization too that, okay, with all the time that's passed, maybe they started dating other people, for example. But looks like that could just be the energy that they're in at this time. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Two of Coins. So this is Capricorn energy here, and if we look at those two coins, we see the one heart on the coin is red, and then the other one has almost a cold, icy type look to it, right? So to me, this could just say that that's the energy you guys might feel, right? Where one moment you feel like you're totally dedicated to the connection, the next you're not so sure if it has any traction, right? So it could just be that classic hot and cold dynamic between the two of you, where it feels like when they're putting in effort, you seem like you're not able to really put energy toward the connection. And then when you're putting in the effort, it seems like they might be preoccupied with other things as well. So it could just be one of those things where the feelings could be there, but getting the two of you on the same page at the same time could be the challenge. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Nine of Swords. So what this could be pointing to here could be on their part, there could be a bit of a fear of, okay, well, are we going to get this connection off the ground, right? So for you, where it's more of an exploratory thing, like you're really trying to figure out, should I stay, should I go, right? For this person, it seems like they do want to have the connection continue, but there's some anxiety growing up, or will be in the near future, I should say. There's going to be some anxiety around, okay, how do I make this work? So they might feel like there could be a missed opportunity if they don't put more effort toward the connection. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is usually an energy that points to a lot of fulfillment, a lot of success, happiness. So yeah, again, like I said, it feels like the underlying feelings are there between the two of you, but just getting you both on the same page at the same time seems to be the obstacle with the connection at this time. Alright, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Two of Wands. So yeah, to me, in a way, this calls back to what I was feeling in the past, which is to say, like I mentioned, I feel like they were most likely the ones who initiated the connection between the two of you, and I feel like this is saying that maybe they had a friend put them up to it, right? Maybe they encouraged them to take a shot to see how you were feeling toward them. Some of you maybe even had a mutual friend, for example, that could have been involved. But yeah, to me, this says that they were most likely the ones who did take action in the past. And again, like I said, it just seems like getting the two of you on the same page could be a bit of a hassle at this time. And maybe it's due to the fact that we still have Venus retrograde, and then Mercury retrograde is coming up in another week or two. So just one of those things where it could just be difficult in general to get anything aligned right now. So this could be more of a temporary thing for some of you, but we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the messages. I'll have Oracle cards here. So looking for a single card from this deck. Got one there. And next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Same situation, that's a single card from this deck as well. And we'll read both messages to wrap the reading up. Got one, but it actually fell. So hold on, let me grab that. Alright, so first we'll see what the Messages of Love card says. So you guys have obsession. It says someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Well, I do have to say that at least in the past, it looks like this person definitely could have been categorized that way, where, like I said, it looks like they were totally sold on the connection. And in the past, you guys might have just been, going through something else, probably outside of romance altogether. Possibly a career thing or something like that that just seemed to be taking a lot of your energy to where you couldn't really give much to the connection in the past. And then with that Nine of Swords energy in the future on their side, that could also potentially point to a bit of an obsessive thing as far as, like I said, it seems like they could have that constant worry as to whether or not you guys can get the connection off the ground. All right, and from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, we have Treasure Island. There's the artwork, and the number is 9. So we'll see what that has to say. Okay, the relationship message says your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can rest assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. So yeah, definitely a positive message there for sure, and it seems to almost solidify what I was saying, where, like I said, it seems like the love is there, but again, just the two of you to be on the same page at the same time could be the main difficulty. And reading that message to me seemed to emphasize what I was feeling as well, that for some of you this could just be a temporary thing, as far as, like we said, with the Venus retrograde in the air, the Mercury retrograde coming up, which, it's already in shadows. So it could just be one of those things where it's just a temporary blip on the radar for you guys, and once those energies start to clear, you'll be feeling better about the connection. So hopefully that resonates for you guys to wrap up there, and I'll see you next month. All right, bye.